What's good, gang? If you don't know me, I'm Rob Wavy. I'm here today hijacking Fun Friends channel, and today we're gonna make a loop from a MIDI from my up-and-coming Harder Steel 2 multi-kit. Now, before I get into what the kit contains, I definitely want to give a big shout out to 4N for having me on his channel. Really appreciate it. So, let's get to it. Alright, so the kit is gonna contain MIDI, loops, a drum stash kit, percussion loops, textures, and even a couple of video tutorials that help you get better at making pain loops and pain beats. Now, the MIDI we're going to use today is one of the ones from the kit. It's called Hello. I have it at B minor at 157 BPM. This is what the full thing sounds like. So first things first, we have these chords. I have a 7-6-1-3 progression in the B minor scale. To make something like this, you start off with the 6. Usually that chord looks like this because it's a major chord. I just took the middle note down one of the scale to give it a different feel. And then I strum the next chord out. Doing little things like this adds a lot of variation to your loops so you don't sound too generic. Afterwards, I added a top line melody. Here's what that sounds like by itself. Couple things with your top line melodies. One thing you can do is use similar notes, or the same note actually, over and over again in the same rhythm. That just creates familiarity and is really good for the listener. Another thing you can do is play in the pentatonic scale of whatever key you're in. So for this one, I'm in the B minor pentatonic scale. It's really good for top lines because all the notes are harmonic with each other, so you don't have to worry about a note sounding off. Now that doesn't mean you can only use the pentatonic scale. There is a time to include other notes, but it's a good guideline. So that's the full breakdown for the MIDI. Appreciate Foreign again for having me. Now I'm gonna pass it to him so he can show you how he hooked it up.
Alright, yo, big thanks to Rob Wavy for breaking down this whole entire melody for me. So now we about to get into the whole fun part of this, adding more sounds on top of the main melody. So first things first, of course, we got the piano, the whole MIDI. Only thing that I did different to it was I added a couple notes over here. In the original melody, none of that is there. I just added it because I felt like it added a little bit more spice. Next thing that I added here was a bass, of course. I'm gonna let you guys listen to that. What I really did with this is just I added some notes here and there just so the whole bass line isn't that simple, not to be too bland. The next thing that I added here is an E piano, and if you guys have been watching some of my recent tutorials, I explained why I use this one. This is mainly just so I can fill in a lot of the empty notes or empty spaces inside of a melody. What I do is I copy the entire main melody and I paste it onto this pattern and I pitch it up 1 octave by using Control Up on your keyboard. And since this one here has like a pad into it, it sounds a lot better without like having that crystallizer VST, but you don't really have it. I'm gonna let you guys listen to that. So I don't know if you guys understood what I tried to tell you earlier, but you can hear like that kind of paddy feel inside of that piano. That's the only reason why I ever use this E piano off of X-Band. I feel like it adds a lot more motion, and it fills up a lot of the spaces that are empty. And then the next thing here I have is Amplifier M2 Lite. This is actually free. All you gotta do is go to the Amplifier website and look for that M2 Lite, and you can download that. It only takes like a good 3 minutes. It's like 7 gigs or something like that. Maybe not even 7 gigs, maybe like 2. And this is like a really good VST for some realistic guitar sounding things, and I love it. I like the way it sounds. It's actually a pretty good VST for a budget, if you know what I mean. But I'm gonna let you guys into this, and yeah, we'll go from there. Alright, so yeah, you can see it's pretty decent sounding. It's not too bad, not too great, but it's like sort of right in the middle on that sweet spot. And then the next thing I added was like these ambient sounds, and then the vocals. The vocals I feel like ties this melody pretty much together. It just completes it in my opinion. I'm gonna let you guys listen to the entire loop with everything on it, and I'm gonna let you guys know what y'all think of it, or y'all can let me know what y'all think of it in the comments.
If I tried a little harder, if I spoke to the right people, I could live inside this moment, maybe see myself as equal. But I'm moving out the pictures, and I'm quietly observing. Yeah, I'm busy calculating
Efren too hard.
every moment, and
So yeah, that's pretty much the melody. I did have some drums in the background that played on accident, but yeah, that's the whole loop with me and Rob Wavy. Don't forget, he's gonna be dropping his kit sometime soon, so be sure y'all tune into that. And I'm gonna let the whole beat play out for the exit of this tutorial. And yeah, be sure y'all tune in for the next tutorial. I don't know when I'm gonna put it out yet. I know I have the mixing one that I'm gonna be putting out eventually. I just having a bit of a couple issues with the tutorial and all that. So thank y'all for your patience, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.